Welcome everybody to Ottawa Valley Vintage Motorcycles. I'm Todd and today we got this ZX6R and you may remember a few episodes ago we put this nice Austin Racing exhaust on for my client. He really likes it, but the local police are starting to crack down on noise. So as you know, this one is pretty much wide open. So today we're going to put this baffle in there and see if we can tone it down a wee bit. I mean, it's not gonna make it too much quieter, but it is reducing the inside diameter down a bit. So stay tuned, and we'll do a sound check before and after and see what we got. Okay, so I'm about to start it up here, and we got this really nice rapid bike system on. You may have seen it on a few of my previous videos. So we're still in the middle of calibrating all the functions. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it at the AFRs, the air fuel ratio. I'm just going to start it. Typically, the way I got it programmed is when you start it up, it's going to run a little bit richer, just to make it. It's kind of like having a choke on a carbureted bike, so a little more fuel than the ratio is a little bit higher for the fuel. So it'll be up a little bit higher. So I'm going to just take a quick reading to see what we're at, and I'm going to shut the bike off before it warms up. We're going to put the baffle in, and we're going to see if it actually changes the air-fuel ratio. Not sure if it will or not, but let's stay tuned and we'll find out. Okay, so I want to try to keep everything cold. So we're just going to do it quickly. I'm going to put it right to the air-fuel ratio right away. Okay. About 13.5, okay? So about 13.5. So a little bit rich, but not too bad. The stoic condition is around 14, I think 14.6 and around there. So let's put the baffle in and we'll see if it changes the air fuel ratio right away. This is self-adjusting, so it will adjust fairly quickly, but let's just see for startup where we're going to be at. So let's clip that baffle in and see what she does. Okay, I'm not going to bolt it down just yet because I want to do a sound check in and out afterwards. Oh, sorry. 13.4, 13. So less air. Because it's air fuel, so it's less air, which means more fuel, so it's running a little bit richer. All right, I'll pull out that baffle and we'll fire it up and you can do a sound check. A little deeper sound. We're at 12.9, 13, 12.9. So it's starting to warm up a little bit. Okay, so just to recap, no baffle on startup when it typically runs a little bit richer just for starting. I'm getting about 13.5 to 1 air fuel ratio. Slip the baffle in and it goes down to 12.8 to 1. So when I put the baffle in, it actually made it run a little bit richer. So the ratio is 12.8 to 1. So 12.8 parts of air to 1 part fuel. So making it a little bit of a richer mixture. So this system will set it up to run optimally. It just has to have time to reprogram itself. But I was just curious to see how quickly the baffle would make a difference. And the sound, I mean, it did dull the sound a little bit, but it definitely has a much deeper growl with the baffle out. Now, we didn't crank it right up. Maybe I'll restart it and I'll rev it up a little bit, and you can hear a little bit of a better comparison. I'm going to warm up a little bit first. Okay, so I'm going to put a little Loctite on the bolt that holds this into place. It can be a little tricky putting these in because you don't want to drop the bolt down inside the exhaust. I mean, it wouldn't be the end of the world because I can take the exhaust off, but I'd rather not do that if I don't have to. That went okay. I actually pre-did it, just the bolt itself without the lock washer, before putting the baffle in, because there's a little bit of carbon buildup in there, and I wanted to make sure it was going to slide in nicely. So now just get a little Allen key, because you won't get in there with a socket, and we'll just tighten this down. I'll give it a few more turns. I'll bring you in a little closer just so you can see. Okay, so I got that tightened down, a little Loctite and a lock washer, so it's in place and ready to go. I actually kind of like it with the baffle in there. It doesn't sound too bad. It's got a nice sound to it. Not quite as deep, but it's got a little bit of a higher pitch sound. It still sounds pretty cool, nice and loud still. So yeah, so next episode on this bike, I'm going to do the brakes on it. Like, as you can see, it goes right to the bar, hardly any pressure. Really needs a brake job on this bike, so we'll do that next. Thanks for watching Ottawa Valley Vintage Motorcycles. Please like and subscribe.